It looks like the Yankees.
Yeah, let's see when we make sure it goes live.
Yep.
And then we can start. All right, so we good. So let me welcome everybody back to the first inning. And yeah, man, we got positive news to talk about today. And we're going to get straight into it, man. Yankees are in the pennant chase. And let's see what happens. So we got Roger and Michael Caputo on the line. So what's up, guys?
Hello, good evening, everyone. How are you doing, Michael? Hello, BX Bomber.
I'm doing good.
Well, it's about time. I told you when the Yankees hit, man, the Yankees win, man, period.
Yep.
You know, but they got to keep winning, man. Now we got Toronto, and you know how Toronto owns the Yankees. So they got to pitch. They got to pitch and hit very well these games to prove to us that they can, you know, be the team to beat. You know what I mean? So hopefully they can do that.
What I could do is I could tell you guys, I have it up right now, and tonight the Yankees start out against the Toronto Blue Jays, and Jameson Taillon is going up against Hyun-Jin Ryu. And the lineups for the Yankees for tonight's game is going to be LeMahieu leading off, Rizzo batting second, Judge batting third, Stanton batting fourth, Gallo batting fifth, Torres batting sixth, Sanchez batting seventh, Gardner batting eighth, and Urshela batting ninth. And for the Blue Jays, George Springer is leading off. Marcus Semien, who has 43 home runs, is batting second. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. batting third. Bo Bichette batting fourth. Teoscar Hernandez batting fifth. Lourdes Gurriel batting sixth. Corey Dickerson batting seventh. Santiago Espinal batting eighth. And Danny Jansen batting ninth for the Blue Jays, and those are the lineups that night.
And I was just going to tell you, too, Frank and Roger, I'm so glad Aaron Judge is okay from that slide. I got nervous because they said, you know, he had a dislocated pinky. He's fine. They said he popped it back in. That was a very scary moment. God forbid Judge broke his pinky. He would have been out for the whole season. So thank God it was just a dislocated pinky. And then Gallo got hit in the shin. And then Gleyber Torres was dealing with dizziness. I don't know if you saw it when he was up at bat. It looked like he was like a little nauseous or something. But Boone said that it had something to do with Stanton hitting that. There's something with the bat or something. It was, I don't know if it was dizziness or Stanton's bat or something, but it kind of knocked him out a little bit. But thank God those guys are all healthy, because that would have been a disaster if the Yankees lost them.
Wow.
Oh, yes. And I was saying, Michael has to be very happy. They exceeded our expectations. They swept away the Boston Red Sox.
That double from Aaron Judge was massive. And you got to thank Joe West, Mr. Joe West, because I don't know what he saw with that foul tip, because it looked like it was a strikeout. And we got a huge break, because that was strike three, I think. I mean, it was just, that was pure luck. Pure luck, because, I mean, you got to give it to Joe West, because he gave us that game.
Yes, I agree. They gave, and that was a bad inning there, where we had both DJ LeMahieu and Joey Gallo dropping the pop-ups, and then in the following inning, we remember that drawback, the Red Sox first baseman misplayed a pop-up also that allowed to continue.
That kept the inning alive, and then Judge got that huge double. I kind of figured out Avino was going to blow it. I knew it. I just, because he throws that slider, and I just knew it. I just knew he would get a hold of one, Judge. And then Stanton just puts the icing on the cake once again. He's just unbelievable. That guy is not human. I mean, unbelievable.
What's amazing is 2 nights in a row he hit the exact same home run.
That was an absolute bomb. That was just a no-doubter.
They went to the street, they said, too.
The home runs looked identical, you know.
They did look identical. I think the second one looked like it went further out, though. That looked like it was out in the street.
The Grand Slam went into the street.
Yeah, they said it went down Lombard Street, whatever the hell that is in Boston.
That's Landover Street. That runs right behind Fenway Park.
Yep, wow. That was just another doubt of that. I never saw a home run crushed. When he hits home runs, they're out of there. I mean, you know, when he hits one, it's gone.
He hits little kids in the head with baseballs as well. It's crazy.
I mean, It's just his home runs are massive. And I have to say, I think Stanton is even more clutch than Judge is this year. As much as Judge is having a great year, this is like Mickey Mantle, Roger Maris competition. I mean, Katie Sharp was saying on Twitter that these two guys are probably the best dynamic duo in baseball right now. They have to be. These two.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
They really are carrying the Yankees at this point in time. And also for this series, we have Garrett Cole going tomorrow. But then for the third game of the series against the Blue Jays, the Yankees are going to have to face Robbie Ray, who is one of the top contenders for the Cy Young.
That's why I'm hoping they win the first two games and take the Blue Jays right out. And by the way, I was telling Frank, the magic number for the Yankees to clinch a wild card playoff berth is 5 games. So any combination of Yankee wins and Blue Jays losses, the Yankees are in the playoffs. So they have to take 2 out of 3. So that's the goal. Take 2 out of 3, and then the Blue Jays pretty much are out of it. That knocks them out of the playoffs.
Right. And also, I wanted to tell you, Michael, that we've arranged for BX Bomber to go to the final game of the season. And it's going to be Fan Appreciation Day. So what he's going to do is get complimentary tickets for next season. So BX Bomber and I are set up for a game for next season.
Yeah, man, we're gonna be in the building, man.
Oh yeah, they're playing the final 3 games at Yankee Stadium right now. So that should be fun.
Right.
Yeah, man.
So
it's going to be a hell of a run, man. This is probably a bigger season. This is probably a bigger series than the Boston series. I think it is.
Yeah, me too, man. Because Toronto has owned the Yankees all year, and
this year.
Yeah, and if the Yankees could shut down, Bichette and Guerrero, and that other guy.
Well, those are the 2 guys. Yeah, you got to shut down Guerrero, Bichette, and Marcus Semien. That guy's just ridiculous this year. He never used to hit. I'm curious to see if this guy's taking some kind of substances because he never hit 43 home runs in Oakland. I don't know where he's hitting 43 home runs. The guy was a 15 to 20 hitter. 15 to 20 home run hitter. Now he hits 43 home runs.
That's a good point. I haven't noticed that. You're right.
I mean, yeah, you notice how his performance went way up since he went to Toronto. He was never this type of a hitter.
Well, yeah.
He has hit 7 home runs against the Yankees this year.
Yeah, he's killed them. Their lineup is very good. I mean, I'm not denying their lineup. I still like our lineup better, but they could hit the Blue Jays. You got to watch them.
But But one thing though, this is not the game that Boone should be testing out the bullpen. He should go with his main guys to shut them down completely.
You want them to shut them down, but this is the game that I think Tyron's going to probably be on a short leash tonight if he gets in trouble early, because you don't want this to be right away a blowout win from Blue Jays, because the Yankees are going to probably have to yank him right away if he has 2 men on and it's 1 out, because right there is the game right there. That could be pretty much the game. Yeah, you can't let the game get away. I love to see Tyon shut down the Blue Jays, but he hasn't been good against the Blue Jays this year.
No.
Well, I wanted to say something. I wanted to say a couple things about Hyun-Jin Ryu. Hyun-Jin Ryu right now is coming back from a neck strain. And in his last 7 starts, he's had a 7.09 earned run average and has not pitched well in his last 7 starts. And he's coming back from a neck strain. But on the other hand, he has pitched very well against the Yankees. So it is an iffy, risky thing that the Blue Jays are doing by starting Ryu tonight, just as the Yankees are starting Tyon.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that they're starting Ryu the Blue Jays, too, because he's come back from an injury. I think they were going to go with, Steven Matz or something. And I think the Yankees have an excellent opportunity to win the series taking that first game, because Berrios is pitching tomorrow. And the Yankees do have success against Berrios. And Garrett Cole's pitching game, too. So if we take this first game, I think the Yankees have this series in the bag, at least 2 out of 3. I mean, Garrett Cole going tomorrow, you could somehow maybe sneak past this game and win. Maybe the Yankees go crazy in this game and they score a lot of runs. Then I like our chances, definitely. I mean, we're definitely going to take the series.
Well, this is a must-win game.
The third game with Corey Kluber against Robbie Ray. That might be a rough one.
Yeah, that's cool. Kluber hasn't been good lately. That's another. I don't know. The way I feel about Kluber is pretty much the same way I feel about Tyone. Inconsistency. I don't know what Kluber's going to give you. He's got the experience, obviously. The guy's been great throughout his career. He's got 2 Cy Youngs, but he's been shit with the Yankees. I mean, he hasn't been that good. I mean, look at his since he came off the injured list. Has had like a 6 ERA. He hasn't been good.
It's true.
On the game that BX Palmer and I were at, Game 1 against the Cleveland Indians, where the Yankees won 8-0.
Well, that was the only game.
It was a very good game against the Indians that day.
Yeah, that game, but that was about it. I mean, since then he hasn't pitched good against the Mets. He hasn't pitched good against the Angels. He pitched good against the Orioles. I mean, he's very, very shaky. He's very dicey, Cleveland. And he's coming off injuries, so I mean, and they say it takes him a couple of games to get it back, get it right. But I just, this is not the time to be figuring it out now. When you're in a playoff or a pennant race, and you can't be trying to play, cat and mouse games now and trying to see how to figure this out when you only have 6 games left of the season.
That's true.
So, that's going to be another game that might be a short leash. That's why they got to take the first 2 games.
Exactly. And you know what? When a pitcher comes back from surgeries or whatever, they're not really as sharp in the first few games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It takes them about 5 or 6 games to get back in the groove, so...
Yeah, it does. I would love a sweep in this series, but I think we'll take 2 out of 3 with Toronto and Tampa. And another thing, too, Aaron Boone, he's so lucky that they won that game Sunday night because taking Clay Holmes out in that inning was absolutely inexcusable. The guy was dominating in that inning, shutting the door. He just blew those guys away. And then you put in Jolie Rodriguez. I didn't get that move from Aaron Boone. I mean, that was...
I know he overthought the room a little bit on that one. He's doing a little too much thinking, because Jolie Rodriguez throws with his left hand. And
he gets that lefties. Yeah, that's about it.
He got a little too deep there. Clay Holmes was dominating. That's what I was saying to BX Bomber yesterday.
And this is what he always does, Aaron Boone. He did it in the playoffs, too. If you remember, during the playoffs, he did this. This is why the Yankees always lose in the playoffs. His managing is terrible. It's like a head-scratcher. He, second-guesses things, Aaron Boone. I mean, you don't take a guy out when he's dominating. I mean, that's just no. You don't do that. That's how you lose a game right there. And then you put somebody in that can't get anybody out. That was terrible.
It's true, man.
Yeah, Clay Holmes struck out the side on 11 pitches. He
was filthy. His stuff was absolutely filthy. I don't know what they did to this guy, but this guy he was like nobody with the Pirates. He's a whole different pitcher with the Yankees. He throws like 100 miles an hour, this guy. He's a weapon.
Got a 98-mile-per-hour sinker with great movement.
Yeah, that's sinker.
Wow.
Yeah.
They turned this guy into a real weapon. He's dangerous, that guy.
Oh, he's definitely making the playoff team.
Oh yeah, he's going to be. He's to me, I think he's the replacement for Britton. He's basically losing Zach Britton. There it is. There's your replacement. I think he's definitely better than Britton. I mean, he got filthy stuff.
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely.
I didn't know he throws 98, 99 miles an hour. I didn't even know he threw that hard.
Oh yeah. He's very good, and Jolie Rodriguez has been serviceable. He's just out there to get lefties out. He gets lefties. He's good against lefties, I think. Right. But a very big series, no doubt about it, coming up against Toronto. And remember back in May, Michael, I was saying we have no idea where the Yankees are going to be 5 months from now.
Well, I know. It's been a complete up and down season the whole 6 months, man. It's been just a total just the whole 6 months has been drama with this team. And I just can't wait to get to the playoffs so we can finally exhale, because watching this team for 6 months, I mean, it's just been a wild ride, man, to say the least. It's been a roller coaster of emotions. I never saw a team so inconsistent the whole year. And let's hope this team is back and they're back for good, and we get into the playoffs, and hopefully we can catch fire and we can make a big run.
That's true, man. I really want the Yankees to prove it to me, though, against Toronto, because against Ryu, they don't do well against him, and the Yankee pitching and bullpen, they have to shut down these great hitters, home run hitters that they have on this team too. So if they can, but if they can accomplish that, they can accomplish shutting down the next big hitters. Tampa Bay, Boston, who have you. It's a work in progress, but it's a start.
Oh yeah, it's a great start. I mean, they're off to a hell of a start, the Yankees, and this is definitely a great way to get off to to make the playoffs and to really set the tone This is like as good as you're going to get, because we could have been so much worse. We could have been on the outside looking in the Yankees. I mean, imagine if we were in the position that the Blue Jays are in right now. You got to be completely happy right now with the results, because the Yankees could have been 2 games out of the wild card.
They came through in a fantastic manner, sweeping.
You know what? And
now let's hope that this team doesn't fizzle out again, because they did that the last time when they won 13 in a row. That's the only thing you got to fear a little bit. But I'm pretty confident that we're going to make the playoffs. I just don't want this team to hit it like a brick wall again, because that's the problem with this team. Is very, very streaky. You know, DJ LeMahieu said this is the streakiest team in baseball, so you got to be a little careful.
You do.
Right. That's the deal. We don't know. You know, they've shown that they can play fantastic and then shut it off on a dime and play poorly. We don't know what to expect. You know, it's a friendly team.
They stand there like statues. Strike 3, and then they make that stupid face as they walk back to the dugout looking at the screen. You know how they do that?
And, you know, I was just going to tell you guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but not only have we seen Judge and Stanton be healthy for a full season together and how dangerous these guys are back-to-back, but if you watch Stanton's at-bats, I've been analyzing his at-bats, he's on every pitch. I mean, this guy you could see right from strike 1. He looks like he's going to hit a home run every single time he gets up at bat.
Yeah, you're right about that's true. Yeah, he's locked in. He is locked in. That is true, man. You know, but the way they were hitting in Boston, that's the way they need to continue hitting. That slap hitting. Like Torres.
But like you just could tell from the first at bat, he's gonna get on or he's gonna hit a home run. It's really a treat to watch, because this is like one of his best seasons. I mean, reminds me of his MVP season.
Yeah, man, it does. I mean, this is maybe what they needed. This playoff race to bring these Yankee players back alive. You know?
Yeah, he made the team exciting, Stan. He woke the team up from like the depths of hell, and he made them relevant again. And Aaron Judge is having a great year as well. You can make a case. These two guys, it's like neck and neck. I don't know to tell you the truth, I think it's like a tie between the two of them.
Yeah, it is a tie. Yeah, you're right. I mean, but I think Stanton is coming through more clutchly. And
home runs wise, they both have the same amount of home runs. Judge and Stanton both have 34 home runs. So it seems like it's close but if you look at the numbers wise, I think Stanton has better numbers, OPS, on base percentage, right? And RBIs. I think actually Judge and Stanton have the same amount of RBIs. But if you look at their numbers, I think Stanton actually edges out Judge. Yeah,
they have almost about the same amount of hits and RBIs and everything. They're just neck and neck.
Yeah, it's really it's really friendly competition. This is something that we haven't seen since, like I told you, like Mickey Mantle, Roger Maris, Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig days. I mean,
so right now I have the numbers pulled up. Aaron Judge is batting .284 with 36 home runs and 92 runs batted. John Carlos Stanton is batting .277 with 34 home runs and 93 runs batted in. And Joey Gallo is batting just .202, but has 38 home runs and 76 runs batted in.
I mean, yeah, he's putting together. I mean, I still think Joey Gallo's an automatic out, but yeah, he's got a lot of home runs. But you know, he does what he does. He's a strikeout guy. That's all he does is strike out.
He gets paid to strike out. Huh. Basically.
Yeah, it's automatic out with him. I don't expect him to do much when he comes up.
And none of his home runs have been clutch or, actually there was his first home run was clutch.
I mean, he was going on that home run tear. I don't really think he did much in the Boston series, though. To be honest with you, I don't even think he hit a home run. I don't think he did anything that series.
No, he didn't do anything.
No, he didn't do anything. I think he got a hit or two, but I don't think he really... Like, he was very quiet that series. He was hitting those home runs. He goes on, like, these runs, Gallo. He could go in, like, a home run tear, and then he goes quietly into the night. I don't know what it is with him. He's too up and down. Gallo, he's too up and down.
Now he does that thing with his back now. You see when he's batting now? He's twisting his back now.
Well, he always did that. It's like a Pilates that Ichiro used to do that. I don't know why he does that, too, now. He does that thing it's like a yoga kind of Pilates thing.
Yeah, he's doing that now before he's takes a swing now. This guy's getting mental and more mental, man.
It is.
You know?
I was going to say too. What do you guys think of? What do you think of the St. Louis Cardinals in their 16-game winning streak?
That's crazy.
Oh, let me jump in first and say I have a good friend that I met through the programs of AA named Dave. And Dave had moved back to St. Louis. He's from St. Louis, and is a huge Cardinal fan. And the Cardinals are fantastic. I mean, they have Newbar, they have Nolan Arenado, and they have Tyler O'Neill, and they have Goldschmidt and Molina, and they are fantastic. They are on fire.
Just like always, the Cardinals, they just come out of nowhere, this team. They're going to play the Dodgers in the wild card game. I mean, the Cardinals were dead, kind of like the Yankees were dead. They just came out of nowhere, the Cardinals. The Cardinals were playing around
The Cardinals were playing around 500, and then they've taken off on the 16-game winning streak now.
And for the second half.
One thing I would like, for St. Louis Dave, I root for the Cardinals in the National League because we're good friends. We maintain a long-distance relationship. But I would like the Cardinals to lose at least one game before the season is over. Otherwise, if they go into the wild card with a 20-game winning streak, they might be due to lose, especially playing in L.A.
And they're playing the Dodgers. You're going to play the Dodgers, yeah. I'm telling you, don't be shocked if the Cardinals pull that win out because anything can happen in a wild card game.
Could you imagine?
You don't know what's...
Could you imagine they go undefeated to the World Series? Imagine that.
I don't think that, but they might go undefeated into the playoffs, like the ALDS.
No, I'm just saying, imagine the history that could be made. Like, if they were to go undefeated, that would be nuts.
Yeah.
So that would be like, crazy. What, 35 wins in a row?
Cleveland did this in 2017. They won 22 games in a row. They do to cool off. They're not going to win. I don't think they're going to win that many. I mean, they're not going to win, when they get to the playoffs. Something's going to happen. They're going to eventually catch a cold spell. I mean, come on. I mean, the Yankees won 13 in a row, and they cooled off.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Right. The St. Louis Cardinals are on fire right now. It is incredible.
Yeah, they're baseball right now. I think the hottest team in all baseball right now.
And tonight they are playing the Brewers. The Brewers have wrapped up the National League Central. But they are playing the Brewers, and tonight's Cardinal lineup is going to be Colton Wong leading off, Willie Adames batting second. Oh, this is the Brewers, excuse me. Christian Yelich batting third, Avisel Garcia batting fourth, Omar Navarro batting fifth, Tyrone Taylor batting sixth, Daniel Vogelbach batting seventh, Chase Peterson batting eighth, and Brandon Woodruff batting ninth. And for the Cardinals, they have Tommy Edman, who has done a great job batting first, Paul Goldschmidt with 31 home runs batting second, Tyler O'Neill with 32 home runs batting third, Nolan Arenado with 33 home runs batting fourth, Dylan Carlson batting fifth, Yadier Molina batting sixth, Harrison Bader, who's done a great job batting 270, batting seventh, Paul DeYoung batting eighth, and Adam Wainwright. Wainwright is their veteran pitcher. He's batting ninth.
Yeah, he's been their most consistent pitcher this year because I think they lost Sean Flaherty. So, I mean, I was going to say, I don't know how they get this done either with the pitching because they don't really have a great pitching staff because they also lost Dakota Hudson. So they lost probably their two best pitchers, but they're getting it done with Adam Wainwright is a veteran pitcher.
That's the guy, man.
Great pitcher.
Adam Wainwright, that's the guy, man. He's pretty damn good.
He and Yadier Molina, if they're able to play next season together, and they're both, it looks like they're both going to be playing, will set a record for the most games between the catcher starting a pitcher. And
Yadier Molina is Hall of Fame, and I think Adam Wainwright might be a borderline Hall of Famer.
Yeah, they might go to the Hall of Fame together.
Yeah, possibly. Adam Wainwright, in some ways, reminds me of like a CC Sabathia type pitcher. Clutch guy.
And they got World Series rings. So that makes him a candidate, So, they could...
I think he's like 40, Wainwright. I can't believe he's still in the league. I mean, the guy's been around since like the early 2000s, late 2000s he's been around.
Yeah. I think early 2000s, right?
I mean, this guy was with Albert Pujols, crying out loud.
Right.
Oh,
right.
yeah. He was... Right. He won, wasn't he a big part of? I remember he beat the Mets in that NLCS, that famous strikeout, right? Carlos Beltran struck out on 3 pitches. I don't know if you remember that game. That was the game when what's his name hit the home run, Yadier Molina.
Right, exactly. The Cardinals look very dangerous this year. But you guys, I wanted to say that I have to check out now and take care of some work. But you guys continue to have a good show, okay?
Right.
And I will talk to you later, BX.
All right, cool, man. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, take care. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Okay. All right, take care, man. It was great. So we got this get this game tonight in this series, so we got to take care of business, man. The Yankees are looking like they're in great shape now. They just have to, like I said, just continue this the fire that they're carrying. And I would love a sweep, but I think we'll take 2 out of 3. The first 2 games I want the first 2 games.
I want today's game first. You know, I want to win today's game first. You know, and
I just said that first 2 games. 1 and 2. I don't want to win. I don't want to lose this and then have to win the next 2 because then that's going to be very nerve wracking.
And then let's see what
you got to win the first game. It's always important to win this first game. I just don't like Tyone. I'm a little, worried with him. I'm leery with Tyone, but they should be able to pull this out. It's not going to be easy, but I think they'll win this game. This will be the hardest game out of the 3. I think to win.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, these guys, man, they know how to get to the Yankees, man, for some reason, man. They got
those last 4 games left a bad taste. They swept the Yankees in Yankee Stadium. That left like a sour taste in our mouths. But you got to put that in your rearview now. And that's it. It's a new series now, so you got to turn the page. That's it. It's a new series, and you got to think positive this series. And
remember, too, that's how baseball works sometimes, where Toronto sweeps the Yankees, and now in Yankee Stadium, and now the Yankees might sweep Toronto in Toronto.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That baseball
and also,
works
I don't
like
know
that.
if you've seen a lot of these comments, but a lot of these Yankee haters, they're all downing the Yankees. They don't believe that series sweep with the Red Sox was big. I think it was. Mostly a lot of Yankee haters. There's Yankee fans that are still kind of like down on this team and not convinced yet because they see how streaky they are. But a lot of these Yankee haters are hating on us. They're saying, you guys are going to just fall apart. Of course they hate the Yankees.
Yeah.
But they think that this was a fluke, that this 6-game winning streak was a fluke because look what happened the last time. I just like to shut them up and just rub it right in their face.
Well,
just take
it's
2 out
not
of
a
3
fluke. First of all, it's not a fluke. I mean, to beat Boston, it took some real skills. Yeah. And they had the yellow shirts and all that.
That was not an easy sweep. We were trailing. We were trailing like in every game almost. The first game was the only game the Yankees really blew them out of the game. I mean, the other games, the Yankees were losing those 2 games, if you remember.
Right, and they came back in rallies.
And I can't stand when they're always behind the Yankees and they always have to come back. I just want to see them win. I want to see them ahead.
And hold it, and hold it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hate when they got to always come from behind. It's very, nerve-wracking.
Yeah, it's not good.
Especially when they're down by it's not good. You never want to be trailing.
Not in the playoffs. Not in the playoffs. The season.
No,
the season is like whatever, but the playoffs, you really want to get through. You know what I mean, and hold it down. Yeah,
it's not easy to do that, especially the postseason.
That's the problem, man. These guys give up home runs like it's going out of style, man.
Did you get worried when Aaron Judge hit that, when he dislocated his finger? Did you get nervous when you saw the trailers come out? You're probably like, oh, shit, I hope he's not hurt.
Yeah, I didn't know what to think of it at first. I said, there's, hopefully he didn't look hurt, but he looked it fine. So, hopefully he was good, but.
That was a little nerve-wracking because after we come back and win the game and then that happens, it's like, because with this team, it seems like we never could get any luck. This team, it's always when it rains, it pours with the Yankees. It's always something.
Yeah, I know, man. There's always something with this team, and they can never, well, now that they're gelling, hopefully they can stay gelling. That's what we need them to do.
Yeah. But these 2 games were probably the most exciting games I've ever watched as a Yankee fan. I can't get over the home run Stanton hit. I mean, unbelievable, man. I mean, I don't know what was a bigger home run, the Saturday or the Sunday one. I mean, he homered in 3 games, Stanton.
Yeah, he did. That's amazing. I mean, the grand slam was crazy, though.
Oh, my God. I think that was a bigger home run, Sunday, because Aaron just put them up, and then he just hits a 2-run home run. Well, the grand slam was big. I don't know. They're 2 legendary home runs. Who's to say which one is bigger? I really can't.
Well, the grand slam is bigger. The grand slam is
well,
bigger.
yeah, because it was a grand slam. But that home run was pretty big Sunday. Because did you see him doing that again? I thought he was going to get a double or something. To be honest with you, I didn't think he was going to hit a home run again.
Yeah, because the way he hits like line drives, home runs.
And every time he hits a ball, it's like it's you know it's a hit because he hits it so hard.
Yeah, like a line drive. It just keeps flying.
Yeah, it's like he like scorches it. It's like as soon as the ball hits the bat, you know it's like it's in play. It's just he's got so much power. That guy is unbelievable. I take back all this.
He has so much power compared to me and you. We would, let's say, we would get the ball out of the infield type of hit. He has so much power that same hit is going for a home run, which is crazy. You know, at 104 miles per hour.
Yeah, and he hits the ball like on 400 and something feet. If you look at the exit velocity, I mean, he's just, it's unbelievable. Like, and he's on every pitch. He's just locked in right now. Stan, he's locked in. I never saw him this locked in a long time. I think he's going deep tonight. I think he's going to hit another home run tonight.
Possibility, man. I mean, it's a possibility for him to hit a home run at every at-bat, period. You know, that guy, he's just that dangerous.
He's so locked in. I don't know how you pitch to him right now. I'm surprised they haven't given him the treatment of Barry Bonds when they used to walk Barry Bonds. You remember that season? They didn't want to pitch to that guy. They walked him every time.
Right. He was hitting splashes into the water.
Yeah, they had to intentionally walk him every single time because he was so scary to pitch to. And Stanton, I'm telling you, he keeps hitting like this. They might do that to Stanton soon.
And you see how now, back then when Bonds was hitting the balls in the water, they had a splash count out in the outfield and all that. Now,
I remember that. Yeah, the ball going to the water.
Right now they don't even have that no more because nobody hits it into the water anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they don't even have a splash count anymore. They just got rid of it. It's crazy.
And did you hear what Stanton said after he hit Rizzo? I don't know if you saw one of the post games, but I think it was at Saturday. That's when he hit the grand slam. But he goes, he better not get Rizzo out. No, what did he say? No, he's like, they better get him out because if they pitch to me, they're in trouble. That's what he said.
Yeah, I mean that's true, man. Because this guy, man, he can hit a pop up for a home run. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's, wow. But it's about time he starts. I mean, they need to let him play the field too, though.
Oh, yeah, I want to see him play more in the outfield. I want to see the outfield. They have to stop DHing him because he's better when he's an outfielder. He's an all-around player. He's an actual player when he plays the outfield. When you DH him, you don't really see that much. But, I mean, he still plays great in the DH, but I want to see him as like an outfield.
Yeah, it's kind of different when you're just DHing than playing the field. When you're playing the field, you're more part of the game, you know? You're outside, you have the feeling of it. You know, when you're DHing, you're in the dugout, you're more confined from the feeling, you know what I mean? That type of thing. So, it's better that he plays, man. I think he would be good in left field, though. Yeah,
but he's DHing again tonight. I don't understand why they're doing this stupid DHing again. I think he only played one game in the outfield this week against Red Sox. Why do they keep doing that? Let this guy play every day. Let him play every day in the outfield. Why DH him so much?
Well, if the Yankees go win today and maybe tomorrow, they should start letting him play the outfield for the next few games.
Yeah, and do it for the rest of the season and the playoffs too. I don't want to see him keep getting DH. And I tell you, Luke Voigt, that guy sucks. He's just garbage. I'm glad they're not playing him at all. He sucks.
Man, what happened to him, man? Because he's not playing. He lost his mojo type of thing, you know, like.
Yeah, but even when he was playing, he was terrible again. He was good in the beginning when he got mad when he lost his job, and then now he sucks. And everyone keeps saying play him. That's why he's not doing good. I don't think so. I think he's been terrible. Boy, he's awful.
It's true, man. I don't know. Hopefully, they can continue with Rizzo next year.
Yeah, I don't want Voigt. I'm glad we don't have him in the lineup. I think the big reason why the Yankees are winning is because not playing him in the lineup. I think he's been like a jinx, like a bad omen for them.
Well, yeah, I mean, defensively, I mean, he's not catching the ball at all. Sometimes
he's terrible defensively. Rizzo's a better defensive player by miles, and he's a better hitter.
There's a lot of plays you say, damn, Rizzo would have got that. You know what I mean? type stuff.
Yeah, when he makes all those errors, boy, because he made terrible errors.
Oh, that one game in Yankee Stadium. What was it?
Yeah, Texas.
Against Texas.
Is that the game you're talking about against the Rangers?
Yeah, he wasn't in front of the ground ball.
Yeah, went like into the infield. Yeah, it ricocheted or something. It bounced off his glove. Oh, he's terrible.
Yeah, but he's not fielding it correctly neither. You know what I mean?
He was never a good defensive player, though. Everyone knew that. The Yankees knew that when they traded him. I don't know why.
True.
I don't know why you trade for a guy that can't play defense.
That's true. And he even hit the runner, too, with the ball on the double play.
He did. It's like bad things happen when he's in the lineup. I'm so glad he's not in there because it's like, it's like they lose when he's in the lineup.
They should have him DHing and let Stanton play the field.
Yeah, well, they could do that also. I tell you this, though. He's probably mad for it. He's going to want to trade next year. Well, good. I'm glad. I hope they trade him. But, he's probably going to want to trade out of there now because he's never playing.
True, but I don't know. But they should take out Brett Gardner, right, and put in Judge out there in center field and put Stanton out in right field. Let Joey Gallo play left. And let Luke Voigt DH.
Yeah, they could do that. Maybe they'll do it tomorrow. But I'm telling you, at some point, I won't be shocked if they leave him off the roster, Luke Voigt. Don't be shocked if he's not even on the playoff roster. I could see a scenario where they don't even put him on there.
Well, they don't need him because they got DJ LeMahieu to play first base if an emergency.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, I like their lineup, but there's one thing I would fix, though. I wouldn't make LeMahieu lead off. I don't know. They just keep putting him in the leadoff spot. So
if you exclude Luke Voigt out of the playoffs, the Yankees will probably add another pitcher then.
Yeah, and I'm still waiting for Loizaga to get activated. I want to see Loizaga. He's supposed to be coming back any day now. Tyone got activated now. They just need Loizaga. I thought he was going to come back tonight. They said he's coming back for the series. I guess you have to wait till tomorrow, but they said he was coming off the injured list.
Oh, so maybe he's getting there to be activated today. Maybe
they're supposed to announce it. I guess you have to wait till tomorrow, but he was supposed to be active. I mean, I thought he was going to maybe be in the bullpen tonight.
But, they might announce that during the game, though.
Maybe.
Or maybe
they usually, stuff like that, they could announce it. They could tell you that he's on his way back. Yeah, Meredith Marakovich usually announces it. Because he might be getting there. He might not be able to play today because he's probably flying from somewhere to get to the team or something like that. Yeah, that's possible. I mean, he just needed one more rehab start, and that was it. And then he was ready to go. So I'm surprised you didn't see him get activated. I thought it was going to be Tyone and him. But I guess, I guess you have to wait maybe another day. But he's definitely going to be back for the series. And another guy I would bring back, how I feel about Greg Allen. I would really love him back.
Yeah, I would have him back as an extra pinch runner, or extra fielder.
Or he could be the leadoff hitter. There's actually some people that think Tyler Wade should be the leadoff hitter.
What? Who the hell says that? Tyler Wade should be... I don't even want Tyler Wade on the team. He's going to be the leadoff hitter?
I don't know. I heard some Yankee fans say that because he's got the speed. Because he's a speedster. Because he leads off. Yeah, I don't like that idea.
He ain't faster than Greg Allen, though.
I know.
He ain't faster than Greg Allen.
Tyler Wade can't hit, though. I mean, he's actually hitting better now, though, for the last month or so.
Yeah, but
I still wouldn't trust him as a leadoff hitter.
He plays horribly defensively on the field, man. He can't even turn a double play.
No, he doesn't. Well, actually, believe it or not, you say that. They said he's actually good defensively. But I would not have him in the lineup. Not as an everyday player. He's not an everyday player.
Look,
he's a bench guy.
Yeah, he's a bench guy. He's not an everyday player. He's a backup guy. Yeah, you
can't have him as a...
He's not
like an automatic out.
You're
going to waste outs.
Absolutely. He don't even have power. He don't even hit for average. I mean...
No, he doesn't. Look at his numbers. He's like he can't hit a beach ball.
And he's not... I don't know how many stolen bases he has, but he's not stealing many.
That's the only thing that's good about him. He's like a pitch runner, but he got called out that game. And did you see that Sunday night? They called him out. He's not impressive to me.
Yeah.
They say he's got speed. He gets called out. They throw him out.
Exactly. He got thrown out a bunch of times, I believe.
Yeah, I've seen him get thrown at numerous occasions.
I don't
I'm
know
not impressed with his speed.
I don't know what game these people are watching. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I saw Yankee fans brag about his speed. Oh, he's so fast. But I saw him get called out tons of times.
Greg Allen is way faster than
Oh, yeah. He's a table setter. I'm telling you right now, if they could add him to this team right now, this team would forget about it. I think they'd sweep. I think they would sweep Toronto and Tampa.
You know,
if they added Greg Allen back.
I wish Greg Allen could play infield because then, you know, you can have
I don't know
him on the team.
I don't know what they were thinking of sending him back to. They are so stupid. This is why I hate the Yankees front office so badly with a passion. What were they thinking? I know the Yankees have bounced back from this greatly, and they're going to make it most likely. But why would you send him down? I mean, it made no sense. And I thought they were going to call him back up. What happened to the call-ups? I thought they were going to call Greg Allen back. He never got called up.
They only called up Florial back. Back.
Yeah, he got called back. And Luis Gil should be called back up as a relief pitcher. I'll put him in the bullpen.
But I understand. Listen, Florial, he's a good center fielder, and he's gonna be great, right? But
yeah, I think he will. They get him a chance, but they never play him. They don't play these guys.
Right, but
they don't play them.
At the moment, instead of bringing him up, it should bring up Greg Allen up because he could run and could steal. You know what I mean? He's a weapon that they could use on the team, but they don't do it that way. You understand?
Yeah, I tell you, it would be another deadly bullpen arm if he had Luis Gil. I think he's better in the bullpen than the rotation. I think he would make a great relief pitcher because I think he has ice water in his veins, and I think he would make a better reliever than a starter. I think they should really put him in the bullpen.
Oh, that's your setup guy right there. That's your setup man, Luis Gil. That's your setup man. I think so.
Imagine you have Luis Gil, Loizaga, Clay Holmes, and Chapman. Right. Oh my God!
Well, Clay Holmes and Loizaga, you could play with them together, and then you got Gil as the 7th, and as the 8th, and then Chapman in the 9th.
And then that bullpen's actually looking great now. And all the problems in the bullpen looks like it's fixed.
Yeah.
If you add that to the bullpen,
but they still haven't been tested.
Now you're just concerned about their rotation now. Right.
The rotation has been falling apart, but it's getting back together now. But the bullpen still has to be tested a little bit with the new guys in there.
And their offense I love, but it's still too many all or nothing home run guys. But they need more contact guys. But the only thing you really worry about is their rotation now. But their rotation has been better now as of late. I guess it looks like it's good. I guess.
Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. They gotta still prove it though, man. They gotta shut these guys down. Like I said, they have to shut down Guerrero and Bichette. You know.
And I want to shut up these Yankee haters too. They all think that this is a fluke. They watched the games in Fenway. We embarrassed the Red Sox.
Sure did. Especially they were wearing those yellow jerseys on a winning streak and all that, thinking they were gonna wear those jerseys and beat us again, and we beat them. Shut them up.
I know. Well, yeah, I was going to tell you too. And the Yankees, I don't know if you know the story, the news. They bought a pet turtle, and they call him the guy Bronxy. And since they bought that pet turtle, guess what? The Yankees are 6-0. So they're saying that this guy he's a good luck charm. They bought the turtle.
They have a tortoise or a turtle.
It's like a tortoise. Well, it's actually it's a turtle. It's like a pet turtle.
Holy cow!
And they're using it, and they have it as a pet, and they're saying that they've been 6-0 since they're using this turtle, so they're gonna ride with the turtle now.
Wow, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, they're 6-0 since they bought the turtle. That's crazy.
That's dope. Now I got a team turtle. Now hopefully people can take pictures with the turtle and all kind of crap now, right?
Yeah, the name of the turtle is Bronxy. It's named after the Bronx. They called it Bronxy.
Bronx, that's cool, man. I like that, man.
Yeah, look it up. Do research. I'm a true story. It's if you go on Twitter, they show the turtle, and Nestor Cortez was the one that bought them the turtle.
Get the F out of here.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
He bought them the turtle.
Let me see if I can pull that up on Twitter.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's a cute turtle. It's giving them good luck too. I thought they would want to buy something else, like a dog or like a real pet. I like turtles, but I would think maybe they would want to buy something else. I tell you, that cat gave them good luck. Remember that cat at Yankee Stadium?
Yeah. Yeah, and
They were undefeated. They went on the 13-game winning streak with the Cat, and now the Turtles giving them good luck. So maybe they'll go on another big winning streak again. Maybe they'll win another 12 in a row.
Wow, that's
Yeah, you look it up. It's called Bronxy the Turtle. It was all over Yankee Twitter.
holy cow.
It's definitely on there. I know that.
Oh yeah, trending.
See?
Oh
Told you.
crap. Oh, it's an actual
the pet
turtle. You know, my turtle. I have a turtle named Steinbrenner, and
cool.
he's the same turtle, and he's just as big.
But is it true? They say turtles give good luck. They say.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard. Well, I
yeah.
know a lot of animals do. I heard dogs do, cats do. But I heard the turtles really they say they give one of the best looks.
Wow, because you know, that's the national animal in Hawaii over there.
Yeah, and ladybugs obviously have good luck too. But yeah, man, turtles are supposed to be good luck. That's what I heard.
Let me see if I can pull up the picture of Bronxy there. There it is. Bronxy.
It's a pretty big turtle. It's not a tortoise, right?
It's a red ear snapping a red ear sliding turtle. Sliding turtle. That's what I have. That's the kind of turtle I have.
Anything that you could do, man, to give this team good luck and keep the winning alive. And I guess they wanted to do something like that to bring great luck to the team.
Oh, and you know, and if anybody goes to the Bronx Zoo, they have a turtle pond of a bunch of them in the turtle pond, and you can see them in Central Park too, man. They got a bunch of them in Central Park in the ponds over there. They got a bunch.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man, you throw bread in them, forget about it. They come like crocodiles.
And they bought that turtle when they played Texas. So what a perfect time, right? They bought the thing and then they go 6-0.
Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy, man.
It's a perfect timing. That's all I can say. Perfect timing.
Yeah, it is perfect.
The timing was like impeccable. I mean, they got it at the right time.
For real, they got to put him in water though.
Yeah, they have been. I think they've been putting him in like a tank or something.
Oh crap, that's crazy, man.
And he's been running around in the dugout. They take it everywhere they go with them. They take it when they travel, and they go on the road trips. And they're saying that when they take the turtle with them, he's running around in the clubhouse.
Wow, that's awesome, man. They gotta paint the NY on his back. Always wanted to paint the NY on the back of it.
Yeah, I would put like a Yankee logo on it, like a Yankee, maybe like a Yankee shirt.
Yeah, Steinbrenner. My turtle Steinbrenner. He got a bunch of names. He got Steinbrenner. We call him Bruner, Steiner, Broom.
Yeah.
You know, all kind of names we call him, but yeah.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I'll bring him one day. Show him.
So yeah, man, it's gonna be a fun night tonight. So let's get this W tonight.
Yeah,
let's get the series win.
Absolutely, man. We'll get out of here, wrap up this show, man,
right.
And it's been good, man.
Yep.
Hopefully, the Yankees are clinched by Friday. You know?
Yeah, and we get more positive news on the way. Thank God, we got to do the show talking about all great things and positive, and that the Yankees are back, and hopefully more great news to come, man.
Oh, that's right. And I forgot to say Friday we won't be here again. I'll be at Yankee Stadium for Friday and Sunday.
All right.
So we'll be back again
so
next
hopefully
Tuesday.
Get to see some great, by then the Yankees will most likely be in the playoffs, hopefully. So
I'm hoping they get the clinch on Friday when I'm there. Hopefully they get the clinch on Friday when I'm there, but let's see what happens.
Yeah. I want to rather see them clinch this series, because then we don't have to worry and get be on pins and needles. So
right.
Hopefully, even though it wouldn't be a bad idea, it wouldn't be it wouldn't be bad if they clinched Friday when you go. But I'm just saying, I would much rather them wrap it up, this week.
Oh, of course.
Series,
the sooner the better. Always the sooner the better. You know what I mean?
So, anyway. Great show, man. So enjoy the game tonight. Let's get this W. Let's get the series win, and let's inch closer to the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely, man. So I'm gonna sign off and get out of here. Let me thank everybody for watching, and remember to like, share, subscribe. Please hit the notification bell if you lasted this long, and you'll get notified of every video we do. I got some vlogs coming out again, and they're backlogged actually, but they'll be on. So long, see ya, and have a good one.